she will keep her head high. So interesting to see how she performs. Hwang Youmin, who pretty much finished at the top of the heap yesterday and tied first. She's now in tied second with 10 under. Will aim for birdie on hole number 9. And this is, of course, to tie at the top. And that's got to be such a terrible miss. Such a terrible miss. Well, so close. And I think she's going to rue that because she could have just tied in at 11 under. So she still remains in tied second with 35 on the out. A bogey and 2 birdies in there in the first 9. Park Yun Kyung aiming for birdie on hole 14. She's at a 6 under. That ball's just going to need a tad bit more of direction. Hwang Yun-min gets ready to tee off for hole number 10. Remember, this is a par 4 for the asking. It's an interesting hole. It's called the Contemplation hole because there's a bunker on the left side of the fairways. It's a strategic point for most players, and the bunker on the right side has an optical illusion, making players like they're on the center of the fairway. You can see those bunkers. I think she's landed in a safe spot. Also when Hwang Yun-min. Second stroke for hole 10. She's going to employ a 9-iron, 133 meters to cover. Well, definitely a bit of encouragement. Could take that a long way, but she'll be happy. I think she just missed out on, the opportunity to have. Meanwhile, Hwang Youmin will have to be careful about this. Remember, she missed a birdie. Very, very close. Back again, aiming to tie for the lead here on hole 10. And yes, she does. Hwang Youmin is now the joint leader. A bogey and 3 birdies in there. Starts off, her back 9 in a very... It's well played, I would believe. Hwang Youmin, the current leader, teeing off for hole 11. Remember, it's a par 5 for the asking. This is not the easiest hole to play. It has a wide fairway. You can get a comfortable tee shot, but players with fade or slice shots have to aim for the left bunker. And the bunker on the right side of the fairway has a huge challenge for long hitters. Hwang Youmin, of course, tends to hit the ball well within a certain distance, and I think she's done well with that. Hwang Youmin, second stroke for hole 11. It's got 11 under. In the bag, currently the leader. Perfect form there, lovely form. Park Yun Kyung aiming for birdie on hole number 15. Well, I'd have that expression too, that ball just, skimming the rim. without even a glance inside. She will tap it in for an even score. It's the line that the ball has to travel in. Yes, Hwang Youmin as well. Hwang Youmin will now go ahead with her next effort. Well, she's landed that well. I think she just had a bit of trouble. I don't know whether it was, well, the grass kicking off or the dirt. Seemed to be one of it. She's had a laugh about it with the caddy. Then kicked up a bit of the, well, mud. Strong lift there, and that's well, absolutely fantastic. Just matching. Meanwhile, Park Yun Kyung will aim for birdie on hole number 16. And it's well played by her. Hwang Youmin. 3.1 meters to the hole. Oh, that's another narrow miss. She's missed out on 3 birdies. One was from very close, but she'd still keep the top spot for the time being. And Hwang Youmin is one of those strange golfers in the sense that I do love everything about the way she plays, but she has her days when... 3 more holes for Choi Rim. Meanwhile, Hwang Youmin has to... Well, Hwang Youmin really has flown under the radar for most part of this year. And it's been interesting to see her, well, get back to winning ways. And while... Teeing off for hole number 12 now, it's going to be Hwang Youmin. Well, the golfers are concerned, and it's a very good way to end the year at such a beautiful course. It was voted one of the 16 most beautiful courses in Gyeonggi-do in 2016. It's pretty much stayed like that. Hwang Youmin, her approach shot for hole number 12. Gets a bit of par behind that.
평지야 평지 지금. 이것까지는 오르막.
Hwang Youmin. Looking to finish on par for hole 12. And that's neatly done. You would think, but she's not too happy about it because, well, she's missed out on about 4 of these today. And, well, although she might be at the top, remember, everything, your destiny can change in just, you know, a single hole, and things can turn around. Interestingly, for Hwang Youmin, it's been a very, very interesting year. As I said, she flew under the radar for most part. Hasn't really won, well, anything at all, you know, this year. Park Yun Kyung, she's on to hole 18. It's well played by her as that approaches the hole.
쳐주세요.
Now that's got to be a terrible miss for her. I'm sure she was expecting better than that. Current point of time, and that is to, you know, do a little bit better. Hwang Youmin. She's got a 10 under. She's gone up in leaps and bounds slowly. It's a bit of a trickle. It's been one of those days where you've had, well, golfers missing out on, you know, probably the easiest putts and getting in some of the toughest ones. And, well, that's how the cookie crumbles, and that's how things really can, you know, be different when you try and look at a contest like this. And I think one of the key things to remember is the fact that there is still always going to be, well, those challenges brewing from within.
괜찮아.
그래도 세요.
11시?
Hwang Youmin teeing off for hole number 14. Well played there. And here we go, Hwang Youmin.
앞에 멈춰주세요.
Here's Hwang Youmin. Second stroke for hole 15. She's on that 10 under currently. Event and the year as well. Well, many of these golfers will return for the WeMix Championship, and that is an independent, well, contest away from the regular calendar of the KLPGA. But this is the last official event. Hwang Youmin onto her third stroke for hole 15, and that's going to be interesting because she needs to get out of the cat box. Decently placed, but that's going to roll back, and that's going to put on a bit of a spot, I think, because well, she was really leading the way for some period of time, but now Lee Dong-gyun's got up there. And left to be seen what she does when she plays her 18th hole. Hwang Youmin looking to finish on par for hole 15. She's still with that 10 under. That's an interesting, well finished. Hwang Youmin. 2 holes to play for. 3, sorry. As she tees off for hole 16, so it's very important. Oh, that's beautiful placement. Well played by her. I think, would have loved to have finished off, with a win here today. It's going to be a tough call. Keep in mind the fact that Hwang Youmin is still looking for her first win, in this year. So, very, very interesting how this is all playing out. And we are looking at a very special finish in the DAEBO House D Open. Hwang Youmin. Can she nail a birdie here to tie for the lead? And yes, she has. So now this opens up the contest because with 2 holes to play for, she's currently on 11 under. And if she has 1 more birdie in there,
네, 플레이하겠습니다.
Hwang Youmin had a bogey and a birdie on hole 17 as she tees off. Will be interesting to see how she performs. Gets a good bit of distance there. Hwang Youmin, second stroke on hole 11. Remember, she's the joint leader on 11 under. All she needs is 1 birdie to clean things up, and that is pretty well placed onto the green.
왜 절로 가요? 마음 잘못 맞은 것 같아. 잘 쳤어, 좀.
내가 생각한 킥은 앞으로인데.
Hwang Youmin grabs a snack. Well, I think she's just having a chat there with some of the, officials or the production crew also. Most of our golfers, very, very friendly, very down to earth. Hwang Youmin aiming for birdie on hole 17. She's the joint leader. Oh, that's just a narrow miss, which means it's going to be an on-par finish. She'll still have 1 more hole to end it all or to get into a tie. Hwang Youmin looking to finish on par for hole 17. And that's exactly what she does. Hwang Youmin aiming for birdie on hole 18. And that's well played. Looks like it's headed for that. Hwang Youmin is the only one who can change that. The only golfer at this point of time. Uh, how does she do under pressure? Well, that's a very big question, and it's something that we've seen, in the past couple of years. It doesn't really matter what the occasion is, but she does play fairly freely. But when under pressure, it's kind of different for her. Now her approach shot will matter, as she heads towards the clubhouse. It's hole 18 that we are talking about. Well, decently placed, but it's at still quite a distance from the flagstick. I think she would have liked it to have traveled a bit closer, and I think her caddy's just saying, well, don't worry about it, we'll just give it your best shot. And Hwang Yumin knows that
대보 하우스데이 챔피언십 최종 라운드를 함께 해주시는 많은 갤러리 여러분 다시
well, this is pretty much where, Lim Hee-jong and, Lee Dong-gyun are still practicing their moves. They do know that there's a very good opportunity here for them, to claim the championship, and they have to warm up in case it goes into a tie. And I'm never going to speculate because, as I said, with a golfer like Hwang Yumin, even though she remains one of my favorite golfers, there's always that unpredictable side to her. And, she can sometimes score from the most impossible, slots, and then on some days she can just kind of miss out on the closest options. So all eyes and all cameras currently on this young golfer. And she knows she's got to play this. I think she needs to check the surface more than anything else. Interestingly, while Hong Junmin, of course, has won, a trio of events, Cheo Yoo-jin and Hwang Yunmin still have to win one this year. Lee Dong-gyun has also won. Lim Hee-jong is also looking for a victory here, so tight battle. Hwang Yumin aiming for birdie on hole 18. 8.7 meters to cover. If she nails it, she wins the tournament, and that'll be a fantastic finish to the year. If she doesn't, it's going to go into a tiebreaker or a playoff. That's going to be interesting. And it certainly looks like we're going to get into a playoff. Just needed a bit more of a push. Hwang Yumin, giving the ball a bit of a nudge. And I think she had to play it careful because a little bit harder and might have gone, past the hole. So definitely Lee Dong-gyun and Lim Hee-jong get ready here as they practice their putts. Well, last year was certainly a bit of a better year for her. It's been a bit silent, this time around. Hwang Youmin looking to finish on par for hole 18. So it's going to be a three-way playoff. Hwang Youmin finishes with 70, 65 and 70. She was fantastic yesterday. Well, just slipped a little bit, towards the end today. But she will be, going to tee off now along with Lee Dong-gyun and Lim Hee-jong. So we are down to a tiebreaker in the DAEBO House D Open 2025. Don't go away. Well, the official just having a quick word with our three potential world champions at the DAEBO House D Open 2025. And I think it's going to be Lim Hee-jong who'll get started third. But if you look back at last year, Hwang Youmin's last event, that she won was way back on the 7th of April when she won the Doosan ENC Weave Championship. Using a bit of forearm and wrist here, and I think she wants to keep it more steady. That's well played by Hwang Youmin.
카트 먼저 보내주세요. 빠르게.
And I think Hwang Youmin's gonna think this through. Now that's pretty much open. Lim Hee-jong and Hwang Youmin pretty much at a similar distance. And furthest away is currently Lee Dong-gyun, but who nails a birdie here could win the tournament. It's looking like a pretty tough ask.
선수에게 아낌없는 응원의 박수 부탁드리겠습니다.
Hwang Youmin, can she change the outcome of this playoff? .1 meters to the hole. Well, she's missed out as well, and she's put it at a bit of a distance. It's going to be a bit of a risk here for her. I think just a tad bit impulsive. Hwang Youmin. Hwang Youmin looking to finish on par for hole number 18. And that's playing it safe. So Hwang Youmin is back in the playoff as he finishes with an on par. And that's pretty much what the other two will be expected to do. Sigh of relief for her as well. She does, of course, she's got a smile, you know, with that appreciation coming in from the fans. Now it's down to Hwang Youmin. And Hwang Youmin also traveling the distance, I do believe. The chance that she can, well, knock that in. It's the same with Youmin, who, of course, is going to go with her approach shot. Now, what can she do? Can she better, you know, what the other two golfers have done? And I think she's put herself at a huge distance. That might just be a bit of a worry here.
얼마 아니야. 어디만 좀.
So Youmin, it's a distance for her. Very, very close call. I would have believed. And that's the magic of a golfer like this. She has got the ability to, you know, well, scale high standards that she sets for herself. And I think she'll just, well, clean that up. So it's an on-par finish for her. Now let's find out what Dong-Yoon and, well, Hee-Jung will come up with.
어, 80.
It's Youmin who'll go next. Remember, the position of the tee off, well, has been changed. And I do believe that they would have changed, well, the position of well, the pole as well. Up next. It's Hwang Youmin. Well, she's been going through the motions as well. She was able to come back every time. And I think she's just skipped past the flag stick, but this could put her in a different position. Now, it's very interesting because when you're coming in from behind, where they all have been, it's been a bit of a downward descent. Now that changes the entire, manner in which the ball's going to travel, because it's going to be slightly, upwards, I do believe, rather than downwards. And there could be an advantage in this for Hwang Youmin. And I think it's very important now for these two golfers, Hwang Youmin and of course Lee Dong-gyun. So Hwang Youmin will aim now for a birdie on hole 18. This is a very, very crucial one for her. What a near miss. So it's really got to be left now to Lee Dong-gyun, and if she can, claim a birdie, because I think Hwang Youmin and Lim Hee-jong have both finished with an on par. That ball just sailed slightly past. And I think that expression says it all. It was a bit tough for her. So it's all going to boil down to Hwang Youmin will go next. Remember, it's playoff number 4. Hwang Youmin, she's got a neck warmer on. This, of course, is now going to be one of the most crucial plays for her. And that approach shot will matter. And it's still pretty much kind of at the same distance that she's been placing it all along. I did say it was getting a bit chillier. It was 17 degrees Celsius earlier. Temperatures dropped to So an opportunity for one of these two golfers to pretty much finish what they started. Either finish it or to go on to another playoff. Hwang Youmin does not want to take any chances. She has gauged the situation. And that is stunning. Hwang Youmin wins the final event of the year, and what a way to finish it. Absolutely stunning play from Hwang Youmin as she wins in the fourth playoff. Remember, Lee Dong-gyun did win in June, and Hwang Youmin has finally won an event. It's a hard-fought one, 4 playoffs, and a first win of the year. And this young lady has friends on the tour who absolutely love her, so what a joy to see her come back to win. The last time she won was at the Doosan Weave Championship in April 2024. So it's a very, very big comeback for her. And what a lovely end to the year. So Hwang Youmin, the champion of the DAEBO House Day Open. Absolutely stunning finish. It took her a while to get there. Well, 5 attempts, including the regular 18th hole. And there we go. That ball did travel and found its way through. Sheer joy here for Hwang Youmin and a first win in 2025. That, of course, is also our final champion of the year. I'm not going to give that the best shot. I'm still going to say personally the best shot of the tournament was the hole-in-one by Moon Jong-min, last year's winner. But there we go. Just trying to think that all she needed really to win this was a neck warmer, a muffler that's just done the trick. And there we go with the water. So she's going to be drenched in it. And keeping in mind the fact that temperatures are dropping, it's going to be quite chilly. You can see that she's shivering. But it's going to be a moment of joy here for her. And she will get the jacket on to keep warm. So terrific win here for young Hwang Youmin. And amidst the cold and tears of joy, it's been a very, very challenging year for her. And you can see that she definitely has tears of joy here. It's been a hard ride, and to finally come good. Well, we will have Hwang Youmin talking in a little bit, and then we'll be back for the prize presentation. Don't go anywhere. We've also got the highlights coming up. There's still more to go.